Tom, there's so many great guest stars. Talk a little bit about some of the folks that you brought in.
This year we have Carla Gugino, who she is playing Hank's criminal defense attorney, because Hank is very much Roman Polanski this year. Who else? We have Rob Lowe playing an insane movie star named Eddie Nero, sort of an omnisexual movie star. Tommy Lee's making a cameo, playing Tommy Lee. We have a young theater actress named Addison Timlin who's going to be playing Mia in the movie.
We'll get back to you if we think of anything else.
And David, one thing too is that the character, as you follow him along this odyssey, I imagine every new season brings different challenges and opportunities. What surprises have you found in this character? Maybe some of the things that you didn't see when you first started on this journey.
Well, I think what's changed for me is in the first season, maybe the first season and a half, Hank was definitely the most chaotic force of the show, and then it seems like everybody else around him has gotten more and more wild as the years have progressed. And I find it interesting that Hank is now sometimes the voice of reason in the show, so I find that to be challenging and interesting.
You know, and one of the new shows that is really taken off is Nurse Jackie, and yeah, let's hear from Nurse Jackie. And Paul, for you, you know, obviously with your background on The Sopranos, a show that a lot of people here I'm sure enjoyed as well, you know, you got to see up close a conflicted and vulnerable anti-hero there, and now you're standing next to another one in this show. Talk a little bit about the appeal of these anti-heroes.
Well, I think what appealed most about Tony Soprano was he was kind of the classic anti-hero, right? He's doing things that we never do, but we wish we could do. And so we get a vicarious experience through him. I think Jackie is more representative of the shadow that we all have. She has secrets, she tells lies, she compartmentalizes, she kills the pain, and that's something we all do. And so we identify with her whether we want to or not.
You know, and Nurse Jackie's the exact person you want to see if you end up in an emergency room, I would think. Linda, talk about, you know, at this moment in time, healthcare is something that in this country is like a churning debate. You must have had some interesting reactions from fans, people talking to you about the way the show interacts.
The best part is when nurses come up and say the lines of the show to you. I don't know if anyone saw the end of season 2, but Jackie's big line is "blow me," and so it's really fun when nurses come up and go, "Hey, blow me!" So I think we're doing our part to help nurses feel heard. No, look. First of all, I just have to say this is crazy, freaky, cool. This is. And we're the new kid on the block here with Showtime, and these shows are amazing. So to be sitting up here, I'm freaking out a little. So I just wanted to be honest because I want us all to be close. This is crazy. There was a question about the show, but I'm having a stroke, so you might want to. I don't know. Thank God this is God. Right?
You know, I guess the difference between Mary-Louise, I guess the difference between like a villain and an anti-hero is that the anti-hero kind of holds on to the burden, the guilt. Things stick with them as they move forward. I mean, they're not just bad people. Your character is so strong, but she seems to be gathering a lot of baggage through the years from all the things that she's gone through.
Yeah, I would say she's not a person who's sort of overburdened by guilt. I don't think she feels badly about her lives. I think she really, she also doesn't feel sorry for herself a lot. So I think she just keeps, she's like Scarlett O'Hara in a way. You know, I feel like she just keeps going forward and believing that things will ultimately be all right.
Certainly the family, like that seems to haunt her, like her role as a mother with her children. I said certainly her role with her children, like she seems to have some issues as her role, how good a parent she is.
Yeah, well I don't think she thinks about that. I think she's someone who puts off, you know, sort of procrastinates guilt. You know, I think she feels like she'll feel bad about that later, you know, once she gets through this, or she'll take care of her child next week, or she'll do something special with them next month, or you know what I mean? I think she does it. She just doesn't deal with things in the immediate.
And Victoria, I mean, the show and the characters have covered a lot of ground. A lot of things that were the basis of the show at the beginning aren't there now. There's a challenge and opportunity in that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. When you're doing what we just did, which is basically, well, in the past we burned down the entire town. You have to completely reinvent the show. And now we're about to send the characters fleeing on the road. So you have an opportunity to make all kinds of new characters, new situations, every new town. It's new personas, perhaps, for certain actresses. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it must be. And Michael, for Dexter...